Hey guys, welcome on back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me here on this beautiful day that it is over here for myself. Hopefully it's a beautiful day, evening, night, morning, whatever it may be for you. You may be coming up with a cup of coffee or hot tea, or you may be going down with a glass of whiskey or whatever you go down with. Anyways, we're gonna listen to XTC. Continue on. English Settlement, listening to Ball and Chain. I am making the assumption and the presumption that this will be about marriage, but I don't know. Could be actually just about being imprisoned and having a ball and chain attached to your leg. So let's go ahead and give it a listen. We'll talk about it after. Let's go.
Save us from the ball and chain. Save us from the ball and chain. Save us from the ball and chain. Oh yeah, the diggers and the tower and cranes. Save us from the ball and chain. Save us from the ball and chain.
This is a chance you can get down with.
Save us from the ball and chain. Oh yeah, the diggers and the tower and cranes. The diggers and the tower and cranes.
Great pattern. I love how the bass and the keys really came out of that. That was really, really nice. That's good. Love how the bass matched the vocal pattern there. I love how this bass line settles down and they have this little synth that just calmly rises. Quick picking, moving the strings. That sounds so good. So catchy. It's like irresistibly catchy. And that little synth is so nice. Nice switch up on the pattern to play an outro probably. Yeah. You already know. It's XTC. What do you expect? I'm sure that I've mentioned this before, but when I listen to XTC, I expect quality. I assume we're going to get quality, and quality is what we received here. I love how catchy and themic this song is. The chants, the chorus, you could say. Dun, 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 the bun, the chain, dun, 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 dun. And if you listen in between those parts, there's space that's used sometimes for like one of those or whatever. And then Terry Chambers on the drums. Love that pattern that he comes up with. And then how on the end of that pattern, don't ask me like what exactly drum it is, but it sounds like something more percussion, like, not something on a typical drum set, but like something a percussionist would have. But it sounds like he uses like a sound from that on the very end of his roll. And I just think that is really cool. And it sounds like a nice, like, kind of different pattern. And it kind of revs and rolls us into some sort of like call to arms, Now, lyrically, we're not talking about marriage as far as I know. It looks like we're just talking about the demolition of perhaps like your hometown. You grew up in a certain place, and then, urbanization and, there's a better word for it, but like, knocking down your home and then building highways, building, I don't know, skyscrapers, that kind of thing, like, I think that the music actually really nicely pushes that along, because while there's nothing like overly bombastic to, for example, sound like an actual demolition ball coming through and knocking down buildings, I do think that the drums from Terry Chambers does a nice job of kind of setting us up with that sound, like there's construction in the area, and we're just kind of waiting with bated breath and anticipation for that knocking ball, that demolition ball to hit us next. There's a little bit of a tension in there. And then you have that synth that comes out of nowhere, just comes in and weaves, just so melodic, singing over the air. And then in that moment, I mentioned it like during the track, but in that kind of first break, the moment where the bass, the guitar, and that synth really come out of there, it feels like this big breath of fresh air, just this big open moment that feels really good in the music. That's good. That's really good. But what else would you expect? Save us from the ball and chain. Save us from the ball and train, the diggers and the tower cranes, blah, 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 blah. Don't want demolition. Don't want your compensation. We don't want to be paid to move and to get out of here, It's not just bricks and mortar. We're lambs to the slaughter. Let's just take, for example, a city, a government, some sort of industry and power looks at buildings that need to be knocked down or whatever for progress. All they see is the buildings. They don't see the memories between the bricks, the families in the rooms. That's just an obstacle for their progress. That's what I'm seeing here. Must we live in fear from those who shed no tears? Our one and only shelter, your games, your helter-skelter. Motorways and office blocks, they're standing on the spot where stood a home. They're crushing on the memories of people who have since turned to stone, which just makes me think turn to stone like a graveyard, like a plot. What's the rock? Gravestone. So trampling even upon the memories, and I guess you could say even in a sense, literally, memories and the people of the past, and etc. Just kind of completely doing away with all that. Great song, as always. They always have something to say as well, which I really enjoy their lyrics because it doesn't have to be overly verbose. This song is extremely repetitive with just like a little cut in the verse, but there's still so much being said, So anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track. I would love to read your comments, of course, and as usual, let me know that down below. If you'd like, you can follow me over on Twitter. Sometimes I post something, sometimes I don't. You can also support the channel and what I do on Patreon for as little as $2 a month if you'd like to do that. But otherwise, please enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you tomorrow, guys. Bye.